Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing a back-to-back episode with Brett. That was pretty cool.
I don't know what that was. Secret handshake.
Yeah. And we're doing another Southern Tier beer. This is 422 Pale Wheat Ale. And just like the last beer, this is also a duplicate of the style. They also do the Hop Sun, which is like one of the best summer beers I've ever had, which I highly recommend, which is also a pale wheat ale. But again, I got another email from Doug, one of the brewers there, and he said, because I asked him what the difference was, and he said, Hop Sun has a much bigger American hop character to it. 422 is more subtly hopped, with German varieties of hops that give it a smoother flavor and a more floral, spicy aroma. Both of them use a generous amount of wheat, giving them a bready, spicy flavor, and they fit well into the pale wheat category. So, I forgot the ABV on this beer. I think it's 5.2. I'll look it up.
That sounds about right for a wheat.
No. I would make it gigantic. Hope not. No, it looks like it's the opposite, pretty flat. And this is, much bigger bubbles on this. Far less head. And I guarantee the retention on this is probably not going to be great. It looks like it'll be probably gone in a few sips. Ooh, the bubbles just sticking. Yeah, like I was saying, big bubbles in this one.
Yeah.
A little hazy.
Looks like apple juice.
We're stuck on apple juice today.
It's like a white head.
Definitely getting that spice in the nose.
Kind of fruity.
Just go ahead and stick your nose right in there.
You're not supposed to inhale the beer.
Huh?
It seems pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. Wow. That is spicy.
It reminds me of, definitely getting the bready on the, on the aftertaste. It vaguely reminds me of the Sam Adams Summer Ale.
Yeah. It's real zesty.
Mm-hmm.
A very peppery mouthfeel. The spice hits you on the back end. Up front, it's actually rather mild up front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. The head is gone.
Yeah. Has kind of like a farmhouse kind of quality to it.
Yeah, there's like straw. Yeah, not a lot of hops.
No.
Not a little kind of citrusy, but I'm not sure if maybe I'm just creating that in my mind.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lighter fruit, something kind of like a melon or a peach or something. Mm-hmm. It does have that kind of, there's some kind of earthy kind of note to it.
Yeah.
It's actually reminding me something of like a European lager almost.
Am
I crazy?
I haven't had a lot of European lagers, so it's. I mean, besides like when you say European lager, do you mean like a Heineken? Oh, really? I don't know if I'm with you on that.
I guess just because of like the crisp body and that.
Okay, all right. You know what? I guess I can kind of see where you're going with that.
I think it's almost like from that earthy kind of almost sour kind of taste. Mm-hmm. Not sour in a bad way. It's just that it's like
sour, like a lambic.
Yeah, I mean not nearly as intense as that, but it's I noticed it.
No, it's good. I don't love it, but
yeah, it's
interesting for a wheat because it kind of almost feels like a wheat hybrid. It's not. This is not a Hefeweizen. This is not an American Hefeweizen. This is like it's a
wheat-ish beer.
Wheat-ish beer. I like that. Yeah.
That's what that pale wheat ale.
Right. It's kind of like a crossover.
It's a catch-all phrase.
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing a whole lot for me, but I wouldn't give it a thumbs down.
It is changing as we drink it. It is definitely mellowed. Like you talk about that peppery flavor that we were getting right at first, and it's kind of died down a little bit. You know, I mean, I compared it to when I first took a sip. I would, you know, I could have almost believed I was drinking like a Sam Adams Summer Ale,
right.
Which has that, you know, the grains of paradise and the lemon zest and everything. But now it just doesn't taste at all like that.
There does seem to be a touch of lemon zest in here. Maybe cilantro. Or not cilantro, coriander.
Yeah. I used a little coriander in it because the beer that I brewed is a wheat, American wheat. I did a little orange peel and coriander in it.
Yeah. I think I know what I'm gonna give this. Do you need a little more time?
No, I think I've got a pretty good idea. Why don't you go first this time?
Okay. I think I'm gonna go only 6 on this one.
6 was what? 6.
You know, 6. It's above average.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely give this a thumbs up, but I'm not gonna be jumping for joy about it. It's really not my cup of tea.
Yeah, and it might just be this. It might, you know, it's not saying it's not a knock against the beer itself. I think
right.
that this is probably just not a go-to style of beer for me.
Right.
But yeah, I think 6 was what I was thinking too. You know, it's above average. It's you know, I would drink this before I would drink a lot of other beers. But you know, if you put this one and the other one we had right before this in front of me, I would reach for that one first.
Yeah. I mean, this would be like a good barbecue beer, you know, having a picnic. They could suck this straight from the bottle.
I could see this going well with with a spicy food or something, you know, where you need something to kind of quell the fire, as it were.
All right, well, I guess that's 6 for both of us. You know, not Southern Tier's best beer, but, you know, we can still honestly give it a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that about does it. So thanks to Brett for having me over. Be sure to check out PVC Productions. What's your YouTube channel?
YouTube.com/PVC Productions.
Alright, I was right. Check out the adventures of Captain S.
The 3-year-old adventures of Captain S.
Hey, you get a nickel every time.
Gonna milk it as far as we can.
Alright, well, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Cheers.